You go, birthday boy. I'm second to none from Dougie, Cool LL, or DJ Ron. What's up, people? Welcome to Cocktails of Combo. Y'all know the drill. The show we drink everything, talk about it. Great, drink everything, talk about anything. I'm your host, Michael Noir. I'm sweating already. Maybe I'm gonna come out this jacket. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just go and come out this jacket. Yeah, listen, definitely. So yeah, I'm gonna come out this jacket first. Oh, there we go. Whew. Oh, so it's on here. Oh, okay, I can deal with that. Uh, Hold on, y'all know I'm trying to connect to the people first. We can like I said, MC Hammer's our playlist. That's London strong ass drinks. Yes, it is, Destiny. You know that shit is strong. China, you made it on time. Oh my God. You tuned in at 8 o'clock and not 9 o'clock. Look at you. Hey Martini, I see you. You want one? You gotta come on, you gotta come hang out with us on the show. Come hang out with us on the show. You can always get one. Before I forget, let's get straight to the birthday shout outs today. Today, birthday shout outs goes out to Deborah Merritt, aka Debbie Dew. Happy birthday, Debbie Dew. Happy birthday, Catrice T-Bay Ford Lewis. Happy birthday, T-Bay. Richard King, Rich Wheeler, happy birthday. Kyle Kellogg. And last but not least, my girl Dietrich Dee Willis. Happy birthday, Dee. I wish you was here. You should be hanging out with us. I see you, Gigi. I see you, Miss Monique. I see you, Catrice. Belated birthdays go out to Charm Patton. My girl Mika Boo. Happy belated birthday to Mika. Thomas D. Cesar. Happy birthday, Thomas. Belated birthday. Willie Jew. Happy belated birthday. Robert Anthony Kotaran. Happy birthday, Rob. James Big Sweet Mathis, happy belated birthday, Big Sweet. Alfonso Hall, and last but not least, to my boy cousins, Sean Davis, happy belated birthday, and to the one and only Fat Cat, my girl Guarmo, happy belated birthday. There we go. Birthday, shouts out the way. Now listen, y'all know Hammer gonna rock us, so I'm gonna have to be turning this up and down because MC Hammer is the man. Woo! The Ivy Collection. I see you. Listen. Oh, look, Bianca. I just took the jacket off. What is this material made of? Oh, I stopped something. What is this material made of? Because I'm sweating for people that don't know, I am wearing the Ivy Collection. The King collection from the Ivy Collection. It's a menswear, part of the menswear line. It is. She was supposed to be my guest tonight, but unfortunately she had to work. But she's still tuning in, so thank you for that. But this shit hot. I just know I'm sweating. What is the material on this? Because it's hot. Y'all see that? It's called the King Collection, the Ivy Collection. Y'all, you ladies, for the ladies, you really should go check it out. She's got a lot of nice, that little body type skin shit, clothes y'all like to wear. Show off your figures and shapes. That's what it is. What was I finna say? Hey, Miss Pamela Turner, I see you. What? Where do we start? Let's start with Omicron. There has been a confirmed case in the U.S. For those of y'all that are unaware, Omicron is here. It's in California. He came from Africa. Hey, Michelle Page, I see you, baby. I don't forget none of my people. I see y'all. He came from South Africa. He traveled a couple days ago, and he tested positive for Omicron. So it is here in the U.S. They say the man was vaccinated. He did not. Omicron, who get a fuck? Corona 2.0 is what I'm going to call it. Shit. So the man, they say he is vaccinated, but he has not had his booster shot, and his symptoms are mild. But for y'all that don't know, the shit is here. Gigi say that shit's starting to sound like the Transformers. Right. Omnicron, Megatron. The next thing we know, we're gonna have the Decepticon one. What's up, Kev? I see you, baby. And if you've been living under a rock the last couple of days, everybody know that right here in Oxford, Michigan, we had a deadly school shooting by a little 15-year-old mentally disturbed young man. Unfortunately, another victim died today, which brings the death toll to 4. He has killed 4 people. It is good to know that he will be tried as an adult. They are seeking. They are not giving him any bail, and they just transferred this little punk ass over to the grown folks facility. And he didn't need no help. Listen, let me tell y'all something about this fucking generation. Let me tell y'all something. Nothing. Listen, they say he was bullied. Listen, I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna speak from my own experience. I was bullied. Yeah, I was bullied. Yeah, and guess what? I didn't think about shooting up the whole fucking school. I didn't think about now my bully. I might have wanted to kick his ass and might shank him a bit or two. Oh, so see, that's what I'm saying. Some people say it was bullied, some people say it was. Yes, Catrice, it is. It's very sad because I want to give this time out to acknowledge. You don't have to whisper. I want you to be a part of the. Oh, okay. I want to take a time out to give a moment for the victims. 16-year-old Tate Muir was 16. Hannah St. Juliana was 14. Madison Baldwin was 17, and the young man that died today, Justin Schillinger. Schilling. Keep saying Schillinger because it reminds me of Oz. But Justin Schilling was 17. So condolences definitely to the families of these young children that were just trying to get a fucking education. And they say the parents of the 15-year-old, who I'm not even justifying him, giving him a name. He's an asshole if you ask me. But they say the parents were just at the school that morning. This was the second time the parents was at the school that morning concerning this little boy, concerning his behavior. This little boy. I just think it's sad that our kids cannot get fucking educations anymore. They have to have these Alice drills now. Like you got to have drills of active shooters in your school. That's crazy. Like those kids in the classroom, they played it smart. Yeah, they were smart. They were. They were. Because the boy, because he said the word bro. He was like, come to the door and see my badge, bro. And they was like, oh, bro, red flag. He said, bro. They don't say bro. They don't say bro. Destiny says, bullying is no excuse, but Lord, I pray people start teaching their kids to stop bullying and leave kids alone. You never know how others will react. Shaking my head. Lord, please bless the family affected by this horrible tragedy. And she is so true. Yeah, but most of the time, the kids that are doing the bullying, the parents don't know that their kids are bullies. I said most of the time, right? Yeah, I said most of the time the parents don't know their kids are fucking bullies. But I mean, let's just say he was bullied. Maybe this is a result of him tired of going to his counselor, Right. Telling people that he was being bullied and nothing was being done about it. Tammy Abbey says, scary part about the school drills is it shows kids to be safe, but it also shows the gunman how to get around the safety. You never think about that. Because if you're an active shooter in that class, if you're the shooter and you're going through with these Alice drills, you see how they go. And so when you decide that you're going to shoot up the school, you can get around the Alice drill because you've been through it. Good point, fucking Tammy. That's a good fucking point. Yeah, she said such a catch-22. It is. Did the metal detectors work? They say, but the school, they didn't have metal detectors, but they had, they couldn't have backpacks. There was security in the school, but somehow or another, this boy still got in the fucking school with this fucking gun that his father had just purchased days prior on Black Friday. Days prior. Michelle paid him and his dad needs jail time. They are talking about charging the parents. They ain't saying which one or if both, but there is talk of them charging the parents, Michelle. because it's a 15-year-old boy. He wouldn't have got this gun if his daddy wouldn't have bought it. And when they went to raid the house, I want to point out they removed several firearms from the home. Several. And it ain't nothing wrong with that because you can have firearms to protect yourself.
He went and took a gun without. You charge him if they gave him the gun and said go handle your business. But if they at work and he gone with the gun, they don't know.
That's still negligence on the parents' part. That's still negligence on the parents' part.
You see how many guns they took out of that house?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They took several guns. Pamela says he made cocktail bombs and posted them on YouTube. He was trained to this behavior by his parents. And not only that, they said there were several red flags that went up because they say this boy had talked about it before. He had mentioned it on social media before. So all these things were known. And that's probably why the parents had to visit the school in the first fucking place. Kevin says, this skunk is Faith Evans, the man. Oh, he talking about the Masked Singer. I ain't watching that shit. I haven't watched it in a while. Yeah, so that's just sad all around the time. And it's gonna unfold. And
he had already said that before he had made a video that about him going to shoot up the school. All the stuff coming out
after the fact. This all comes up after the fact. Gigi says, what kind of school won't let you bring in a backpack? Actually, there are a couple of schools where you have to have either like a clear backpack or like with this particular school, they had drawstring backpacks. But if you're not checking them, what's the difference? If you're not checking them, what's the fucking difference? Destiny says the fact that his parents had a meeting regarding his troubling behavior from the day before his parents and the day before his parents and the school knew something was wrong with his ass, and the school sent out a letter to parents a few weeks prior regarding threats. Wow. There's a lot going on with this story. It was red flags that were overlooked. That's what I'm saying. It was a lot of shit that was overlooked.
They said one day the red flag, the letters they sent out November 11th.
They had nothing to do with him. Either or, still. But still, like red flags is a red flag. So everybody know, because we didn't do the show last week, so I didn't get a chance to talk to this with my audience about Kyle Rittenhouse being found not guilty. We didn't get a chance to talk about that because the verdict was in. They were deliberating, and we took a week off. So, and what's so tripped out about him being found not guilty is that the talk show circuit he's making now, like he's become a celebrity. He's visited Mar-a-Lago with former asshole 41, 42, what number was 45, former asshole 45. I forgot his number. He visited Mar-a-Lago with him. Like soon as they said not guilty, and that judge hit the gavel, that motherfucker, the white boys, the motherfucking Proud Boys, the Proud Boys, all the motherfuckers sought him out. He's got job offers. He's got bank account money set up. They consider what he did to be noble. They consider what he did to be noble. He ridded the world of scum. And not that I'm justifying shooting or killing or anything like that, because killing is killing. But I feel bad for saying this, but it's the truth. At least he killed white people. I know it sounds bad, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, I've seen that bullshit. I don't want to see that shit. The message is the Proud Boys. The clears run it off. That's the message. Yeah, that's the message. Yeah.
Exactly. This is what can happen.
That's the message. That's the message. Yep. Letitia Harris says it's not just negligent, but silly. They didn't secure their firearms. He was definitely trained that all his shots were death shots. Either he was in the gun range or the lot or wooded area. It's not only they paid for his lawyers, I believe. Yeah. Oh yeah, they all before just like the Dylan Roof guy when he got arrested. The Proud Boys, the powers that be, that's what I like to call them. They had already raised $1 million for his fucking legal defense. Listen.
You see what they did to the black guy that ran the car into their crowd?
Oh, they charging that motherfucker. They charging him. We backtracking, we jumping topics, but the parade guy, the guy that killed the people in the parade, or drove the guy through the parade.
Did you see they snatched his GoFundMe down?
They took his GoFundMe down. The guy that kicked Kyle Rittenhouse, they charging him too. They charging him with assault. The black guy that kicked Kyle Rittenhouse when he was down, they're charging him with assault.
You know what they're gonna charge him for? They're gonna say you the reason why he killed them.
This was after he had already shot them. This was after he had already shot them, though.
I mean, he had already been assaulted twice.
That motherfucker.
Them people put guns on him and everything. So really,
the story has made it to all news stations. He was a white hero in their eyes. Right. Oh, Jate Hunter Bond says he was definitely a trained shooter, the boy here in Michigan. Let's just listen. The shit is listen. This justice system is not designed for us. It never has been. It never will be. And we ought to prepare ourselves for that shit. Back to Kyle Rittenhouse. I brought all that up to say that he was formerly a student of Arizona State, but the students made a petition to get him kicked off campus. So he's no longer a student at Arizona State. The students said we don't want to kill her here. Not the administration, not the students. They is like, get the fuck out of here. We don't want you here. So kudos to the motherfucking students at Arizona State for getting rid of that piece of shit. Oh, they having trouble playing my video again. The powers that be might be shedding me off. Is that video still playing? Yeah. You know that happens. They listen. They will shed my ass off in a minute. I love it though. Like, censor me, you motherfuckers. I love it. Do it. Right. Do it. Do it. Scared asses. That's what happens when you preach the truth. It's all about the truth. Listen, they always silence the truth. I didn't say nothing about the brat. I said we was doing MC Hammer all day. Oh, this was the shit.
That was all I said. That was my jam.
What, that? Yeah. The brat. Hey, we got to pray just to make it today. Listen, the rap's whack as fuck, but back in the day, the shit was the shit. So yeah, they kicked Kyle Rittenhouse out of Arizona State, and I'm so happy about that. Like, that's one of them.
Saved his life.
I feel like I accomplished something by them doing that. I feel like I accomplished something. Why is that? You know what I'm saying?
They probably saved his life.
Yeah, they probably did, but I feel like I accomplished something by doing that shit. Yeah, LeBron sitting down again. They won't say if he got coronavirus or not.
They said on TMZ.
Oh, they say he do got it? Okay. Because at first they weren't confirming or denying. Was he an anti-vaxxer or did he get vaccinated? Okay. I do still work there, Mr. Ware. What's up, brother? Glad to see you here. I know you was going to say that. Yeah, you know I was going to fucking say that. Listen, you know who the fuck I am. Don't play. What was I finna say? What? Oh, yeah, because my daughter told me, I knew you was going to say that. Yeah, you know I was going to say that. I think Facebook shut down. I don't know. If your Facebook shut down, y'all better jump to Instagram and Facebook. I'm just saying I don't see it anymore. Instagram or YouTube. Yeah. Probably YouTube. YouTube is probably better. What was I finna say? So, kudos to Ellie Smith. Our new Miss America is black again. But she black and she fucking beautiful. She was originally Miss Kentucky, but she's fucking black and she's beautiful and she's got a real job. Like, she holds down a regular 9-to-5 job. She's not trying to be no model or not. She was like, she didn't even run until she was like, I need my big girl job first. Let me establish myself first, then I'll go try out for all this beauty shit. Stunning. Because she's fucking beautiful. She's stunningly beautiful. So kudos to Miss Kentucky, Elle Smith. She is a rich L-E-L-L-E, Elle Smith. No sound. You don't hear me? Hold on. Let me turn this up. I said we pray. There we go. Well, how other people hear me? You didn't hear me. That's some weird shit. I'm just saying. So listen, there's a story people probably don't even know, that's going out. There's a Tucson, Arizona cop that has been fired just recently because he shot and killed. Kat, I want you to hear this too. I want everybody to hear this. He shot and killed a man in a wheelchair.
Motorized.
a motorized wheelchair who supposedly stole a toolbox from Home Depot. He shot him multiple times. Now, the man had a knife, even in a motherfucking wheelchair. Like, can't walk wheelchair. One of those motherfuckers with the arm that you got to move around.
I know this is going to be redundant.
But
What is the ethnicity of the victim?
I like the way you said that. What is the ethnicity of the victim? They both was white in this case.
More white on white crime?
Yes, listen. Oh my God! One of my coworkers said something about we was talking about this whole shooting yesterday, and one of my coworkers said, one of the guys was like, "Well, all the people they showing on TV on the news is black." I was like, "That's bullshit." And one of my white coworkers' response was, "Yeah, because black people kill each other. They don't kill. They don't shoot up schools." I was like, "Damn." She was white.
No, I'm saying it was a black lady
Well, we
on
don't
there
do
talking
that.
about she let her son
Black
stay
people
home.
don't
I was like, lady, what you doing out there?
Right. Oh, listen, because I had two coworkers tell me, oh yeah, Catrice, it's froze. She said Facebook froze up. I'm like, yeah, because Facebook disappeared on my ass too. I'm trying to get it back, y'all, but it's not coming back. Yeah, well, no, that's still playing, but maybe the thing is froze up. Damn, she right. Damn, but she right. She right. She right. You listen. She right.
She is.
She right.
We don't shoot up schools.
No, I hated to say it, but she was right. We don't shoot up schools. We kill the fuck out of each other, but we don't shoot up schools. We got one motherfucking in mind, and that's the motherfucker we go after.
And we want to get away.
Oh yeah, we ain't trying to get caught either.
School, you know, it's chance is slim to none of getting away.
So y'all know recently, Jussie Smollett is back in the news because his trial is coming up. Well, he's in trial. The trial is progressing as we speak.
This shit happened 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2019, and when that whole incident happened.
Just don't teach people to have some money. Nothing will.
And but what's so funny about the whole thing is he was charged, they dropped it, and then they brought the shit back up after something else happened. They brought it back up, but the original charges were dropped and done with. It was a closed case.
But I mean, if they were
so
dismissed without prejudice, they can keep bringing it back up.
It's just fucked up that his career has been tarnished forever because of this shit. He'll never recover from that shit. And Catrice said, "You and your big mouth." I told you the powers that be shut me down a lot. This ain't the first time Facebook done said, "Shut up, nigga." So I ain't surprised. I know, Michelle. I'm like you, Jussie. Like, bruh, for real. You had no. And again, I'm not defending his actions, but his reasoning behind it was on the set of Empire, he had received a threat. He received a letter, said, "You nigger, you die, you fucking faggot." He received the letter. He took it to the powers that be, and the powers that be didn't do anything. They didn't take the letter seriously. They did not justifying the dumbass shit he did afterwards. Not justifying the dumb shit he did. But he took it. He took it to the powers that be, and they did nothing. So he created this elaborate situation to bring more attention to what was happening to him.
So now they prosecute him like he shot up a school.
Like he shot up, exactly. Like he was a black man that shot up a school, though. Not a white boy, because white boys get treated with kid gloves.
He hasn't had a lot of cream in his throat.
It is. True that. There is a lot of cream in Jesse's coffee.
Sugar too.
Kudos to you for that one, sugar and cream. What? They were saying he was sleeping with one of the brothers. Yeah, none of that has been proven. And then they were trying to say that one of the brothers himself was homophobic and all that old bullshit.
I don't believe that. But the other one that he slept with when they let him do it.
Right. I don't believe the shit either. Now, let me ask y'all this. How do y'all feel about I don't know for y'all who are not familiar with former governor Andrew Cuomo. Or Chris, come on. Andrew. Andrew was the former governor who got all these sexual allegations pending against him, right?
Oh wow.
Yeah, former. He resigned New York governor. He just resigned in August. But when the allegations first came out, he didn't resign. He was like, "I'm gonna fight this shit. Fuck y'all." Yeah. So now he's resigned. The problem is his brother, who's Chris Cuomo, who works for CNN. CNN has fired him. CNN has fired Chris for supporting his brother. Is that fucking fair?
It ain't fair, but they say he go hard on everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay, even
Like Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
Even
go hard on
He
everybody else.
believes his brother just because it's his brother. He ain't waiting for the fact.
okay, but okay. I still don't see nothing wrong with that.
Previous people, he has to be biased.
No. Okay, listen. Let me tell you something. No. Listen, fuck that. For as my job as an anchor, I have to be biased. But we're talking about something that's personal to me. This is I'm biased, right? This is my brother, a person I grew up with. I know. Fuck that. I'm gonna defend my brother, especially if I think my brother ain't did the shit. I don't think it should cost me my motherfucking job because I defend my brother.
So
What if your brother? What if he's found guilty?
resign?
Okay, and then if he found guilty, you supported.
I'm saying you support
That
your
proof
brother.
came up like
We lose track of the fact that ratings.
Michelle said that's some bullshit. I agree, Michelle.
I didn't know they fired him.
Yeah, CNN fired Chris Cuomo.
They
They fired him. They don't want to be attached to any of that. But I'm not attached to it. That's my brother's deal. And he didn't publicly say I support my brother and I deny these allegations. He said subtle shit like, bro, keep your head up, shit like that. And he never made anything public. He still did his job every day, sat in front of the anchor news. Hi, I'm Chris Cuomo. Welcome to CNN. He still did his job every day. But they let him go.
maybe he
when you say keep your head up and things
you know what I'm
like
saying?
that.
I was saying that you're gonna have to get somebody else to say this.
I think
Is he suing CNN? He probably not gonna sue because he probably getting his whole severance pay and everything. Because they suspended him indefinitely, which means you're fired. Suspended indefinitely means you're fired. They don't use the term fired. They say suspended. You're suspended indefinitely.
That means they got pictures or some. No, on the brother.
on a brother.
Yeah, they got something concrete.
But I mean, or they could be just waiting.
Listen, these sex allegations, and I'm not saying none of these women are telling the truth, and I'm not saying all these women are telling the truth. What I'm saying is, tell the shit when it happened. Tell the shit when it happened.
Why don't you just stop going to motherfucking hotel room and not expect
Stop putting yourself in those goddamn situations. Stop, because if you come to my room at 3 in the morning, that's dick sucking time.
You just sat right down here at the bar and had 95.
That's dick sucking time. If you come to my room at 3 o'clock in the morning, that's dick sucking time. Michelle says they're gonna they're making examples out of Chris. They're doing this zero tolerance thing now. That's what it is. But it's still fucked up because this man, you ruining this fucking man's career. But I'm sure he got a nice severance pay and all that. Like she said, Chris is going to be all right. I don't believe the ex-governor did anything. I don't either. I think it's a lot of these women are jumping onto that Me Too thing, and they did shit willingly.
I don't know about that.
Listen, I ain't saying again, like I said earlier, I ain't saying every woman is innocent, and I ain't saying every woman is guilty. Because these men in power do abuse that shit.
I mean, but regular men step they bounds all the time, and we as women sometimes just laugh and grin it off like.
You say regular men?
Yes, just regular today to day. I've been uncomfortable around men that I know, and I'm just like, but inside I'm like cringing, like you should know better. I didn't have to say nothing to you.
Gigi says they fired him for looking into the allegations, but you can't fire a reporter for reporting or investigating because that's part of his fucking job. If I'm a reporter, it's part of my job to investigate.
It's part of your job to investigate and report what the producer tells you.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Right. You're going on your own. You're going on your own now. Inspect the gadget.
Right. And I tell him, just take your secret case.
She say, Gigi say not 3 a.m. being DST. 3 a.m. is DST. I'm using that term from now on too.
What's 12:59?
DST. If you come to my hotel room any motherfucking time, it's DST time. Listen.
You ain't got no business in my hotel room if you ain't gonna change my sheets and clean up my room.
Unless you came from DST. Listen. It's not about that. It's not. Michelle said it's not about the Me Too. It's about the governor not going with 45's BS.
Say it again.
Michelle, listen, you just said some shit that I didn't even think about.
What she say?
She just said it's not about the Me Too. It's about the governor not going with 45's BS. Because all that shit started when 45 was still in office, and Como was the guy not buying the shit that 45 was selling. But we're talking about this was all during the pandemic, and he was the first one of the governors to shut down and not listening to 45. Listen, Michelle, that's a good motherfucking theory. I appreciate that shit. That makes a little sense.
The only problem he had though was you doing dirty shit around dirty people. And then
Who's doing dirty shit around dirty people?
Come on. You doing it around dirty people. You know, your president was the one talking about grabbing by the coochie.
Yeah, I was gonna say your president wanted him at the time was one of the dirtiest motherfuckers we'd seen out.
Thank you. So them niggas is probably doing this shit at the same time.
I'm scrolling through Facebook, and my friend Ryan just posted two side police officer moves to terminate officer who fatally shot a man in a wheelchair. Like, he literally shot this man multiple times in a fucking wheelchair.
He had a mental problem.
The wheelchair guy had a knife, but he in a wheelchair. Like, he in a wheelchair. Like, nigga, even if it's a battery power wheelchair, I still can move faster than your motherfucking ass. Why he tried? Listen, stab my arm. He killed this man, y'all. Michelle, I see you be paying attention. Michelle, you should come hang out. Oh, you be paying attention. I told you need to become hanging out. That shit don't make no sense. Now, this is one of the songs MC Hammer probably should have left the fuck alone. This song he shouldn't have made. This one he should have let that go.
Look at his age,
but that one he should have let go.
There's a whole lot of shit there.
This was the shit. Oh, somebody ringing. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Too legit. Oh, nigga, this is my show. I always tell myself. Too legit to quit. Y'all remember that shit? Listen, Michelle, I love Hammer, but he should have left Prey alone. I mean, not Prey. Have You Seen Her? It was not his forte. That was not his thing. Speaking of sexual allegations, now that authorities in Las Vegas are about to try allegedly charging Trey Songz with charges of sexual allegations. Trey Songz.
Go find you a wife to sit your ass down for real.
Ain't nobody gonna
Little Miss Brooke, I see you. Yeah, I talked about the school shooting mode. The show starts at 8 o'clock, niggas. You say what? Who? Trey Songz? She said Trey Songz is a motherfucking snack, not a meal. Hell no. Yeah, no, they're probing right now. They're probing into the investigation of sexual allegations against Trey Songz in Las Vegas. And he famous. Another thing, the lady that wrote the book, The Lovely Bones. I don't know if anybody ever seen that movie. It's a movie called The Lovely Bones. You seen that? But the lady that wrote that book was a victim of rape, and she wrote a book about the rape called Lucky. Well, let me get this right because I like to get shit right. Her name is Alice Sebald. The guy that she accused of rape, his name was Anthony Broadwater. She accused him of rape in 1982. He was convicted. He was exonerated. Wasn't even him. Wasn't even fucking him. The man been in jail since 82. He's 61 years old now. And she apologized. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Of course she white. Of course she white. And he black.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
She should. Well, how they find out it wasn't him?
You know they got these not just DNA, but they got these new reform justice like Kim Kardashian motherfuckers that are looking into. I forgot what they call it, but it's a term for it, and I can't remember right now. For looking at wrongly convicted people, and so they're just looking into cases where evidence was slight at best, or no evidence at all, hearsay, shit like that. And that was one of those cases. Oh, I was in the bridge. I didn't see. It was a black man. It was that one. It was that one.
Like that white girl that found her kids.
Oh, Susan Smith. I remember that bitch too. I remember that. Yeah, exactly. Gigi, that's what I'm saying. She apologized. Bitch, there's nothing you can apologize to me. Bitch, you can't take back. I can't get back these years I've been in jail. Since 82? And he said, to show y'all that Anthony Broadwater was not a fucking scorned or hurt person, he thanked her and said that must have been a difficult decision for her to make. To apologize. To apologize.
Yeah, it was. Listen, so admit you wrong is one of the hardest.
That's what Anthony Broadwater said. He said for her to apologize must have been the hardest thing for her to do.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
So what do they do? They told him he's gonna get some millions.
Michelle, I agree. I would sue her motherfucking ass. She got money. The bitch write books. They make movies about it. She's an author. I sue the fuck out of her ass. I sue her, the prosecutor, the district attorney, the judge. I'm suing everybody. I'm calling Jeffrey Feiger. I'm suing everybody. I'm calling Jeffrey Feiger and I'm suing everybody.
300 million. Talk it out.
I might sue my lawyer, right? You get sued too, motherfucker. Right. I'm right. You get a lawsuit. I'm suing everybody. Sue her ass. I agree, Michelle. Sue her ass. Michelle gonna say, was Trey Songz hanging out with R. Kelly? She gonna say, was Trey Songz hanging out with R. Kelly? They probably travel in the same circles.
Yeah. So who next, Chris Brown?
Hey, you know he was beating bitches. Chris Brown.
That's why nobody lying.
He was punching bitches in the face.
Nobody lying on. Sock up.
I'm gonna fuck you in. Said you don't know what she said.
To the chin. On another totally different scenario, because Cocktails and Combo, we do that. We switch. Can move the shit. The head designer for Louis Vuitton, who happened to be a black man. A lot of people did not fucking know that. Yes. Happened to be a black man. Virgil Abloh passed away, unfortunately, from cancer. He was fighting a secret battle with cancer. He had never made it public or anything. Young man was only 41 years old. But he was the head fucking designer for Louis Vuitton. A lot of people didn't even know this. Most of the time, when we buy or see luxury brands like that, we just think of the brand. We don't think of like who's the designer, because all these houses, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, they have creative directors and or designers running their shit. And for Louis Vuitton, one of the most expensive the name stays the same, but the creative director changes over years, but nobody knows it. Tom Ford, prime example. Tom Ford is the guy that bought Gucci out of obscurity. Gucci always been a luxury brand, but everyday people weren't buying that. Niggas weren't buying it. They wasn't. So Tom Ford stepped in and was like, oh, let me rebrand you motherfuckers. Rebranded them, and then now everybody trying to, you know what I'm saying? So I brought Virgil Abloh was a black dude from fucking Chicago that killed their asses. Killed the game. So in memoriam and rest in peace to Virgil Abloh, head designer Louis Vuitton. But the visual that they had, listen, when everybody was there,
oh man.
Look, Kim and Kanye came together. I'm just saying. Kimye came together. Oh, and North. I'm sorry. And North.
I know.
Oh, I was getting to that, Shell. I was getting to that. That was going to be next. I told you I like to switch. Because, again, we skipped a week. So we didn't get a chance to talk about that. They sent them 3 crackers clear motherfuckers to jail for killing Ahmaud Arbery. We did not get a chance to talk about that shit. Listen, I found out another interesting fact today. Just today, the dad. It was the dad, the son, and then the videographer, right? The dad was a former cop who had been let go off the police force several times for doing shit like pulling his gun when it's unnecessary, unnecessary. What do you call it? Fuck. Excessive force. Thank you. Excessive force. Several times. Been like several times. Nigga had been on desk duty like 10 times. Suspended several times for doing shit like that. It's funny how when something like that happens, they always tell us the victim's backstory, but they never tell us the fucking victimizer's story. This motherfucker was a racist asshole from the word go, and probably instilled the same shit in his son.
Yeah,
they did all of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to Ahmaud Arbery, you heard everything about him. Oh, his toenails was dirty. This, that. Like, why is that relevant in his death, bitch? Like, somebody should have punched that bitch. Why is that relevant in this man's death? But that's what you hear when it comes to the victim. But when it comes to the victimizer, you don't know he's an ex-cop that's been racist his whole fucking career. They don't tell you any of that. They suppress all that shit. Then we have to go dig for yourself. Do your due diligence. Find that shit out. I'm glad they got all 3 of they crack asses. Clear motherfuckers. And I will know. Listen, I have to make this clear. It's not that I'm not I can't be racist, but I'm a little prejudiced against white people. A little.
I just want to see who is it, Mike? I'm gonna be happy until I see
Danielle Murray says family first, another station will love to have him. Talking on Chris Como and Andrew Como. I'm with you. Listen, Danny, I'm with you. I'm defending my motherfucking brother. Guilty until proven innocent. Innocent until proven guilty.
But you gotta also understand CNN.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's one of the powers that be. Yeah, it's one of the powers that be. But I'm with Danny. Fire me, good. See, I'm like Michelle said, and like Danny just said. Chris will be okay.
He did what he was supposed to do.
And they did what they were supposed to do. Thank you, Catrice. I couldn't think of the name of his brand. The name of Virgil's. He created the Off-White brand. Virgil. I forgot. I couldn't think of the name of it.
Now, what about the black art? He wasn't an artist, but his wife that.
Oh no, you're talking about Mr. Avant. Mr. Avant. Yeah. They say he's the godfather of black music, of black music, pop culture. But anyway, his wife, somebody broke into their Beverly Hills. Yeah. He just got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like this last induction, he just got inducted. The guy's like 80 years old, been in the music business all that time. But he just got inducted, and they're calling him the godfather of black music. But anyway, somebody broke into his house in Beverly Hills and killed his wife. Oh, older woman killed his wife.
She was 82.
Killed his wife.
Them motherfuckers out there in LA, it's tripping. And they what's the name? They got Terrence J not too long ago. That used to be on BET.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He just nearly escaped his life. They ran up in his house.
Listen, that's because after George Floyd, and we were talking about the defund the police and all that, and all these movements went on, and all these things happened. What happened was a lot of states scaled back. They scaled back their police force and started defunding some of that shit. And it just really made crime. Have y'all seen these fucking smash and grab robberies? This shit is out of hand. They running in Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and fuck them because they insured. So I don't care.
Like $30 million a month.
I don't care because they insured. Fuck them.
But you gotta understand too. Right? You sit back and you lock down.
It's a documentary about Virgil on Netflix.
Take the money away.
They got all their license plates on the damn camera and shit.
Catrice, this is a documentary on Netflix about Virgil. If it is, I want to see that.
Oh, I didn't see that.
If it is, I gotta see that.
Already?
Listen, it don't take long. But you know what? It was probably something. It was probably something that was already. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It was probably something already in the making, and they just they probably rushed it because yeah, true.
They say
don't break it. You break it, you bought it.
When you famous like that, you work more dead than alive.
She say it's hers.
Right.
Yeah, Epiphany knew I was not. This one we knew it was the end of Hammer, right here.
I like that video. I don't know what you're talking about. Everything in there had a bikini on.
Including Hammer. And hey, including Hammer. Nigga had on a zebra print skivvy. Yeah, nigga. Hammer had on the bikini too. Oh, she talking about the Godfather of music. She said there's the Mr. Avant guy. She said there's a documentary on Netflix about him, which I will be watching tonight because I did not know about him at all.
I mean, shit. Talking about staying in the background. I didn't know nothing about him until you just mentioned his name.
I also would like to acknowledge that today is today is World AIDS Day. December 1st is always World AIDS Day. It has been 40 years since the first cases. Since the first cases has been 40 years. And thank God for medicine making strides like a motherfucker. But they people they ain't killing. It ain't killing nobody no more. That's dumb, motherfuckers. If it's people still dying of AIDS now, they dumb. Yeah. Yeah. It's treatments out here. It's regimens out here. Treatments out here. No, you can come back from AIDS. The only difference between AIDS and HIV is a cell count. That's it. That's the only difference.
I think that shit was created too.
It's all created in the fucking lab.
That shit didn't exist.
I know. I just corrected myself. I thought Cash Dow just logged into me. I was gonna say, "Hey, Cash Dow," but she just started a live video. I was like, "I'm thinking, girl, hey." Like, girl, hey. That's why I started following her so we could be friends. Yeah. And she about to have a baby. Hey, congratulations. No. I think she do like this month. She might have had it already. Like if she did, she just had. Like no, she did like she just had it because she was just at the restaurant like a month ago and very much pregnant. Like, okay, nigga, ain't nobody said congratulations, Cash Doll, so she ain't had the goddamn baby yet. Okay. She rap from she in BMF. She playing in BMF right now. Speaking of BMF, have you watched it? The first season is over. I finished it. I'm gonna finish it now because the first season is over. It's on Stars.
It's good though. It is good. Yeah. It's good.
Of course you don't keep up with shit. That's your problem. Nigga, you
Oh yeah, you looking at the wrong thing.
Right, then look, I've been saying, yeah. Oh, I want to send a shout out to my nephew too, Ernest EJ Ford Jr. He just dropped 2 more songs and 2 more videos. If you don't know, go check it out on Facebook. His name is Ernest Ford. Check that shit out. I don't think he got a rap name. I think it's EJ. No, I think it's EJ. CJ, I mean, T.I.'s brother.
Oh, he got songs out?
Yeah, he got a couple songs out. He got a whole rap career.
No, somebody
Is that his oldest son?
No, that's Sean.
EJ is the oldest. It's EJ, Devontae is then T.I. T.I. the baby, EJ the oldest. But yeah, look up Ernest. Yeah, nigga name is Ernest. Look like you need a bigger straw. Look like you struggling. No, it's just that I'm at the end of my goddamn drink. and it was gone. I ain't struggling. The hell with you,
He's
Catrice.
still in Florida. He's struggling.
You say what?
He's still in Florida.
Yep, he's still in Florida. He's still what up, EJ? He's still rapping, selling cars, having a family, doing all the dope shit that he should be doing. Living like for real. Living like for real. What? Don't y'all be laughing at me. Look. Next week, I'm gonna probably debut All Aboard, my charcuterie board business. I'm gonna debut that shit next week. So y'all get ready for that.
Did you see the paint?
I'm about to replace this with a different paint every week.
Did you see the paint that Lizzo did?
Oh, with her booty cheeks?
Yes.
I did see the paint Lizzo did with them big ass cheeks. And it's gonna sell. And it's gonna fucking sell. Don't play with Lizzo. Nigga, it's gonna sell. She paid with her booty cheeks.
And then she put paint on her pants down to her underwear and put paint on her ass.
And I ain't mad at her.
That's how she finished.
I know y'all won't know this, but there's a dude out here that paints with his dick. And he's fucking making millions of dollars painting with his dick. I know.
If he can do that, he should make millions of dollars.
He's painting with his cock. Yeah. I'm not making this shit up. Just look up Penis Picasso.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm just saying.
He can do what he wants.
And he do paint in front of you. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Listen, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to this always other episode of Cocktails and Convo. Don't forget, if you guys have not subscribed to the YouTube page, subscribe to the YouTube page. Because y'all see Facebook will kick me off in a motherfucking minute.
Yeah.
So if you ain't subscribed to the YouTube page, oh, you love the name All Aboard? Thank you. Why you not? I know your girl's here and you not here. What the fuck? Oh, you chickened out, bitch. They telling on you. You guys tune in next week. Same back time, same back channel. Don't forget to fucking go to YouTube and subscribe to the page because Facebook is kicking motherfuckers off all the time. Even though this ain't an MC Hammer song, it's his group 357, and this was like my shit. And this ain't even the right one. Why do they always do that? They always do a radio version of some shit, and then original version. This is the original version. This shit is whack. Listen. But the other beat was like, dun, 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 dun. I need that one. This is some bullshit.
They had to make something for the white folks.
This shit sound whack
like
though. Hold on, we about to sign off, but I gotta find a good song to go off on. I wanted it to be them, but that wasn't it.
Now wait a minute, you just said he had nice music now.
But he only had 7 songs. We played all 7 of them motherfuckers.
Oh, so all 7 was nice. I'm just saying.
Hey man, y'all don't get off my boy.
Listen, I liked Hammer when he came out.
I see this.
Catrice said she was tired.
Catrice work from home.
Oh yeah. They say, bitch, you work from home. Get over it. Stop it. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Cocktails and Convo. Don't forget to go to YouTube and subscribe to the page. That video's still on, but I don't see it. So maybe YouTube, Facebook people, y'all can subscribe later. But subscribe to the show, and I'll see y'all next week. I don't need your bull. And what to me? About 140 now. Bill. Now sing. Yeah. go. I just want to say, y'all know those charcuterie boards are supposed to be eaten. Those charcuterie boards are supposed to be eaten during the show. The lasagna is supposed to be eaten after the show. Oh, okay, I'm just saying. I just want.
I'm here for the ambiance.
I want to start bringing it down here and just putting it right
You
here.
brought it down here.
I know. Because like I can't put it on the bar. It'd be too much stuff on the bar.
Nothing right here with the intro. His glass and mine.
It's up there.
Cause I give them all they
I
come.
don't want to be called greedy no more.
Did I call you greedy or somebody else?
You like, motherfucker, you be hungry.
Hey, look, and I walked past to get my
I
eyesight.
usually bring out
It don't look
snacks.
like
I ain't bring none. I got them on the table.
You brought snacks.